Hello and welcome to another dramatic reading by me, Anzani84. Today we'll be looking at the next chapter of Super Sentai vs Super Sentai entitled May's Dear Pet. Author's note, miss me? Which is kinda an advancing chapter, not so filler and introduced something. That could have been worded better. Well, keep reading. It was quite a busy day in the villain's hideout. With the car that Kilos acquired from the Pleasure Island, it drove Shibbolina and even Umbrella, along with Long, was busy working on the computers, while Umbrella and Shibbolina took care of the technological things. Okay, that's a bit of a weirdly worded sentence. Long took care of the mystical thing required. The card was in fact one of the legacy of Neji Regia Kingdom. The card containing Jaden Sentai Edgy Ranger in data form. They were efficient evil counterparts for Mega Ranger and were able to wreak havoc against them. If they were able to revive them, Super Sentai would be in trouble. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a joke I can make there, but I'm not sure. Oh, it would be a Power Rangers joke, probably not that funny. Eventually the day arrived, they would submit to the final date to revive the Neji Rangers. All villains gathered in the main hall of Shibbolina operating machine. Here we go, return to existence, Jaden Sentai Neji Ranger, whichever you are. As she exclaimed, she pressed a button and the machine unleashed a beam to the ground, creating some explosion. As the dust cleared, to the villain's surprise, there's just one figure. Why this surprise? Wouldn't they have discussed it? The figure draped in yellow and black suit. And yeah. Yes, I think you can guess who it is, and I'm going to just say, how convenient. So it is Neji Yellow, Shibbolina stated, declining to his name. So it is just one. Are you sure this will be enough? Long asked, looking to Umbrella. Of course, it is possible for that plan, Umbrella nodded. As long as one Neji Ranger exists, I can modify the rest, so other six will be available. Their movement interrupted when the door to the operating room was bashed in and Neji Yellow entered. You bastards! What the hell do you think you're doing? Neji Yellow yelled as he put her hands forward and blasted the whole room. While Umbrella and Shibbolina had to take cover, Long wasn't even flinching. Neji Yellow, you need to calm down a little, Shibbolina said. You said you wanted to defeat the Mega Rangers. Well, guess what? Mega Yellow is here. What? Neji Yellow was surprised hearing it. It's a long story, but Mega Yellow has been holding up within a team of similar warriors like Mega Ranger called Super Sentai, Long explained. You might not even know their fighting styles. If you want to fight Mega Yellow freely, you're going to cooperate with us. Cooperate with you? Mega Yellow was exasperated. Her tone was exasperated. Her tone was harsh. Especially to Shibbolina. I think I've forgotten my grudge to Dr. Heenlaw and his cronies, including you. At that point, Shibbolina bit her lip. It's true that in the last moment of Neji Ranger, they were betrayed by Dr. Heenlaw, who ordered them to go on suicide attacks and serve as his pawns on to take over Neji Ranger Kingdom. But their efforts to spell the death of Emperor Javius, and he succeeded. And now there's this bunch of unknown people trying to put into her business. I don't need your help. Was that moment, Song suddenly moved forward in a flash and began punching and kicking Edgy Yellow without her being able to hit back, and she did it. Wrong answer. Whether you need our help or not, your role is set. You will cooperate with us. Screw you. Edgy Yellow was about to get up, but at that moment there was bombardment of energy blasts headed to her back. Lee Jewel came to back Long up. This enabled Long to grab Neji Yellow's head and bashed it to the ground, rendering her unconscious. Naughty one, you need to calm down and go on with Master Long's brilliant plan, Lee Jewel remarked to the rest on Neji Yellow. Oh, I didn't expect her to have such grudge, Abella stated, while Shibbolina was just silent. That just means we have to modify her loyalty a little. As long as you just remove her animosity to us, I think everything will be fine, Shibbolina stated Abella. Just be ready for the ingredients necessary to do it. Eventually the villains had Neji Yellow strapped in an operating table and had her data brain modified so she was less violent for ones supposed to be her allies. So, not them. Shibbolina was operating with controls observed by Bella. That time Lammy entered, bringing forth a door monster in form of a black cat with some white spots. I brought one door monster as requested. It Lammy said. It is Dora Katsif. Good. You do realize that this monster will store those, the doom of Super Sentai, Abella said. The modification will give from Red Yellow, but first let me hear what it can do. Cat-like reflex and sharp claws. Seems normal. Though it has one ability that might be able to kill the Super Sentai before even our plan can be carried out. Lammy smirked. It can kill the Super Sentai when not aware. As of how it does it, I think you'd be best to watch yourself. Excellent, Abella nodded. Any chance we can use it too long? Too long. With his crazy awareness, I think he'd suspected in the first place. Lammy sighed. Means that they still got long ways to defeat, long restore themselves from his humiliation of being a slave. I think we'd best concentrate on the Super Sentai first. I suppose so. Abella said he looked further to Nejiello's brainwashing process. There was a heavy sigh coming from bombs. On that plate, he was inhabited with just Melly at that moment. Everyone else had been inspired by Miko to attempt to open up a small medic stand, but they didn't want to just sit idle like that. Those who haven't gotten a job just try to apply with one, even if temporary. Side of Hody, who's been a member of SPD and still was. He had to be driven away from the team in order to organise the missing children who were restored once the Pleasure Island incident concluded. And Sato still got her college. Everyone drifted away, or at least he stopped looking like people with no day jobs. Dry became more serious with his crate stand. Maybe provided daycare to many children for free if their parents ended up busy. Usually helped out in kindergarten, playing with the children, making them happy. Slightly redundant phrasing. Taku, since he was unable to resume his racing career, instead became a karate instructor that teaches children self-defense for free. Of course, such thing crossed Melly's mind as well, which is what Rinju Ken wasn't something to be taught to children. Ryo-sama, I'm starting to miss you. Melly sighed while sitting down on a dining table. She eventually buried her face to the table out of boredom. Hello? The door opened and Taku went all sweating. Ah man, the kids sure were in high spirits today. He commented, remembering how the children were in great moods he trained them. So Melly, what's up? As you can see, bored as hell, Melly said. You should totally get a job too. It's fun, you know, Taku said when Melly slammed her fist to the table as she got up. What? You want me to teach Rinju-ken? She yelled. Stop joking with me. This is not martial arts for public. For public? Nick, and you know how destructive it is in my hands of bows not mature enough. Ryo-sama wouldn't even want to teach that. Don't compare to those Geki Juken uses but teach people in public. Well, Taku stated, a little stammering. He didn't say you need to give martial arts instructions. I mean, that guy's sexy body of yours could pass off as a model. What followed with a fist to Taku's face. Fully deserved. Ow! Don't get any ideas, Mad Mikoto, Melly said annoyed. But one that can enjoy this kind of body is only Ryo-sama. No, I'm pretty sure a few people could enjoy the body. Maybe you'd be interested if I show you some magazine. Ian, Taku said on his nose. Trust me, jobs like that can be fun. You guys, there's a voice that called from mid-turn. They saw May, and on her hands a black cat spetted. I'm back, how's your day? Really good, I guess, May. Taku answered, smiling. May ignored the bruising. Bored, Melly answered, deadpan tone. So, what's that cat doing on your hand? Ah, this, May said. One of the children I took care of found him and gave it to me, since his parents do not allow pets at home. What do you think? He's such a cutie, right? The cat purred and gave a soft meow. Instead, May approached Melly and grabbed her hand. Well, what? Melly was about to protest when May put her hands on the cat's head, patting it. For some reason, Melly felt at peace. What? This isn't so bad. Wow, so you even like him, May said happily. See, Geki? Even Melly likes you. Geki, Taku was a little surprised. You didn't just name him after a leader of the Geki Zoo Rangers, did you? On the contrary, that's what I intended, May said. Because I respect him so much I named this cutie after him. It's such an honour, right, Geki? She smiled at the cat. The cat let out a soft meow to her. What a nice cat. Can I also pet him? Taku said. He had his hand approaching the cat's head, and the cat suddenly opened its mouth and bit Taku's finger. Ow! Ow, Geki, don't do that, May reprimanded the cat as eventually he let go or Taku wiggled his bitten hand. Sorry, Taku, it seems that Geki has scared you. Why did scared creature resort to biting instead of cowering? Taku lamented, his finger continued to hurt. Right, let me guess, you want to say, hey, can Miss Fink stay with us? Melly asked, guessing what May was thinking. Well, Taku says his finger's still a bit hurt. There's no rules about no pets allowed in bonds, but after this incident I'm thinking of making an exception. So why not? Really, I was about to ask that. Thank you, Taku. May said happily. She looked at the cat. See, Geki, you now have a home. Okay, sorry, I just had to find a musical cue for later. And after all, May found the cat in stray condition. It was like a homeless cat, so she took pity on it and took care of it with the child she was caring for. Until the time was up, she had to take it home since the child she was taking care of had a rule of no pets allowed. Information you already relayed. Hey, well done. And I've just saw after the door opened and Raya along with Chisato and Mikoto entered. Yo, Mikoto greeted casually. Ah, welcome back everyone. May greeted tapping until he noticed someone's missing. Except Hoji, I guess. Fuck him. Well, it can't be helped. Our last incident was a really big incident that doesn't just affect Earth. So I explained. Of course he's going to be busy. Hey May, said the finance the cat on May's hand. Where did you get that cat? It's such a cutie. She also petted the cat with no problem as the cat meowed nicely. Oh, we agreed too, Chisato. May was also glad that many agreed with her. Dryos took turns in petting it too. I found him as a stray cat and just brought him here. I named him Geki. Geki, as in your red zoo ranger? Jiraiya asked, a bit shocked. Yeah, it's out of respect. It's a good name, right, Geki? May said to the cat, smiling. You think you're some animal talker? Mikoto said cocky as he approached the cat. Well, I know you're not, because I am. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. Then you must be some sort of freak of nature to be able to talk like that. Not even human, right? He says he petted the cat and the cat also meowed lightly. Mikoto, that just means you're just non-human like I am, May retorted as Mikoto laughed a little, realizing that his joke had been revealed. Even that cat accepts Mikoto, Nali commented. I think cats hate you, Taku, or think you're a devil of all sorts. What? Cats don't help me. Back when I was a kid, I used to pet a lot of cats. Taku protested, even though he's a blight to all cats. Well, considering what he was like when he was a kid. Okay, I'll show you once again. He took a deep breath, trying to calm his mind and slowly approached me. Okay, good kitty, good kitty. He approached the cat with his hand, trying to pet it, and it bit him again. Ow! Geki, bad boy! May scolded, tapped his head lightly as a reprimanding. Then Mikoto looked at the cat underneath. May, this cat is a girl. I'm sorry, Itaku. I think I'm gonna need time until it accepts me. So the days went on like normal. Everyone was up with their own jobs, but they kept contact. Everyone was up. Melly was still thinking what her day job would look like. Where on the days where Bonds was empty, she started thinking. One day she could start with Rio, which could never happen. You're both dead. And you'll go back to being dead and this is all over. She needed to be as good a companion as she was. Mind that time she was stuck into a feudal era and became amnesiac with Rio. She played the part as a good housewife. She did have an enjoyment in it, aside of her devotion to Rio. So she came to him that he'd kill some time by being Bonds' caretaker, cleaned up. Which would be a good practice if I and Rio-sama to be together in a settlement. Days passed, and Taku seemingly could never get the approval of Geki. That cat continuously tried to bite Taku whenever he tried petting it, but he never gave up or have a bad thing on the cat. However, that one night, when everyone was sleeping, there was laughter in the enemy's base from Nami. Ah ha 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 ha! And she called it Geki. Man, that's rich. Ah ha 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 ha! She was holding her stomach, unable to hold off the laughter on her. What's so funny about Geki? Gatsudoko went and asked. It can mean strike or wild. It doesn't sound like a bad name for a cat. Still how Lammy was laughing at that. Hey, she named it Geki after Tyranno Ranger, but Jew Ranger. Lammy explained. That poor girl, not only her naming sense a bit off, because it's probably in the wrong place, simply like she's naming her Doom after her leader. How does that work anyway? Gatsudoko asked. He didn't quite get what she said. You just watch and see. Soon I'll probably be entering a battlefield and you can watch our plan unfold. Lamy said confidently, saw from afar May speak with a cat plushie while continuing to mutter a word. Geki, it tickles. Stop, Geki, you. That noise I made was just because it says snook. And Lamy couldn't stop laughing at how silly it looked to her as well as May being unaware, but doom approaching her. About one day at Sunday, the team was having their annual meeting. At that point, May bars into a meeting room looking worried. Has anyone seen Geki today? Huh? Saturn said. Sorry, but we haven't seen that cat. What's the matter? I can't find him anywhere. Oh dear, May said to look worried. Geki, where are you? It was at that time that there was an alarm. Oh, why now? May, I know you're worried, but we'll have to take care of the monster from his alarm first, Taku reminded as he got up. Once it's done, we'll look for Geki. Okay. May realized that the lines for people took priority and eventually joined the rest to investigate on the alarm. Guess we'll have to make do without Hoji, Jiraiya noticed. Well, hopefully this won't be too bad. Chisato, what are you doing? Wherever he's also surprised, Chisato was typing something from her communicator. You bluntly answered the question. Just in case, I call Hoji to help, Chisato explained. Just in case today's monster is tough, but we need the Super Sentai ball. It's tough that we need. I think there's enough missing there. The alarm got into a city where Lamy was waiting. That's a very good alarm. It functions as a transport too, along with a slew of golems as well as Dora Katsif. Huh, so there you are, Super Sentai, Lamy declared. I've been waiting. Lamy, Mayo said back. You'll stop this rampage right now. Everyone keep your guard up, Jiraiya said. Knowing their new strategy, I'm not sure if random rampage and chaos are our ultimate goal. What do you even care, and you're going to die anyway? Lamy cut back the words as he pointed his sword forward. Golems, Dora Katsif, get them! Golems came forward and started attacking the Super Sentai, but they continued to fight on and more. However, it wasn't quite much a problem on them. However, in a quick moment, Dora Katsif displayed great speed, inventing some dashes. He knocked everyone else down. Copying my super speed, Mikoto Hubsy, get up. Get up. Cat, wanna play tag? At the response, Dora Katsif roared. Mikoto made the first move. Back of you changed. He turned to Abe Kill and made some hand gestures, begging him to come. Here, kitty. Here, pussy. Don't let that fool make fun of you, Dora Katsif. Lamy and Dora Katsif ended up chasing Abe Kill at their speed nearly matching each other. However, in the meantime, the Scorpion turned towards the rest. As of the rest of you, I'll take you on. You asked for it. If you got it, let's go. Taku explained as they prepared to transform. Aura Mask, Dino Buckler, Super Henge, Doran Changer, Install, Mega Ranger. And so the fight transformed as well and fought against Lamy. However, as usual, the Scorpion Lady was really tough, even alone. She's after all what one of Pandora's right-hand woman. And in the same time, Abe a Killer was having a lot of trouble too. Where the speed was matched, it was like Dora Katsif could attack fast and landed him more hits. So they're not matched. So Miss Kitty got cat reflexes. At that moment, however, their chase venture was about to get near where Red Mask and humans were fighting. At that moment, sensing that they're coming, suddenly Red Mask took a swing with his masky blade, and since that was unexpected, hit Dora Katsif on his hand, wounding it, eventually enabling Abe Killer to kick it on the face, knocking it away. Way to go, Takaru! Mega Yellow cheered. We always need to be full of surprise, of course. Red Mask set. When he raised his masky blades, he had to block Lamy's sword attack. How dare you make fun of him? Lamy growled as their sword continued to clash. Then she felt like her feet being hit by something. Then out Terror Ranger and Ninja Black shot her feet with their arrows, sticking it to the ground. How had she not noticed from setting up to do that? When she looked up, Melee was already leaping to her. Rinju Chameleon Ken Ringi, Karen Topper. Batch unleashed a diving kick right onto Lamy's face, knocking her away. How dare you do this to my face? Lamy yelled, rubbing her face. Dora Katsif! She yelled further with the Dora Katsif rushed and once again hit the Super Sentai with its super speed. However, suddenly Lamy raised her hand. Halt for a moment, Dora Katsif looked around. You, that blue one isn't present here. Hoji isn't here, but that will not bring us down. Turning to explain. Come on, Lamy, we can go on further. On second thought, I think that would be enough for today. Lamy suddenly said. Dora Katsif, we're retreating. On her word, the two retreated. Huh? What was that about? Melee asked. They retreat because we're lacking one member? Weirdo. Whoever I want was out of sight. Lamy was communicating with a communicator given by Shivalina. Yeah, got all of them, except that blue one. He's not seen. Yes, I'll try to search further. What do you mean, he's not seen? Onto close communication, then turned towards Dorokatsu. Okay, back to position, Dorokatsu. Back in Bonds, everyone was looking for Geki the cat. They searched from the storeroom to even everyone's room. However, they thus far found nothing. In a few hours, Taku finally entered the room and sensed that something is wrong. Something just doesn't smell right here. He thought. He covered his nose. Something smelled really strong at that moment. When he looked at the wall, he then found it kind of wet. From the look of it, it's like an animal peed on it. I don't recall I bought any dogs here. I don't recall I... Could it be meow? There was a meow sound when Taku looked. There came Geki the cat, walking on to him after hiding below the bed. Oh, there you are, Geki. You got me worried, little guy. Taku snarled approached Geki, reached out his hand to pet it, but then saw its front leg, especially its right one, was a bit wounded. Wait, could it be? Taku was shocked. It was the same spot that he slashed Dorokatsu as well. But then his thought got interrupted when Geki once again bit his hand. Ow! Taku, did something happen? Sato's voice heard, and shortly after on got into his room, which they found Taku being bitten. Oh, you found him! Geki, stop it! Mei called out, and Geki stopped biting. She gestured to it and it ran to her, resting on her hand. Don't be such a naughty boy, okay? Mei, you pampered too much, Melly commented. Something kinda stinks. Dry noticed he started to cover his nose. Yeah, okay, we're getting out of here for now. Taku quickly covered the issue and drove everyone out. Everyone was getting out of the room when they heard a sound. Distinct sound they just heard. Doesn't that sound just like that Dorokatsu? Mikoto asked as it was very distinct. Each had a different sound than normal cats anyway. It says, Ow-eem. And about the same time, Taku looked like Geki opened its mouth. Man, I'm not sure if it is right, but the sound, the colour scheme of the cat, the wound on the leg, they were all too suspicious. As the fact that Geki went missing when Dorokatsu disappeared. Can we check up on Geki a bit? What for? Mei asked, still not quite understanding what he was getting at. He's checking if that cat is actually that monster in disguise. Goto bluntly answered, which shocked the rest. What? How do you come up with such conclusion? Sato asked in disbelief. He literally just explained it's the same colour, it makes the same sound, and has the same wound on its leg. How much more evidence do you need, woman? Why are you just you're just screwing with us? Why is that a question? Goto might be making a point, though, she added. I mean, the cat doesn't seem to like Takeru, so that's probably why he wanted it checked up. What are you talking about? Suddenly Mei yelled. Obviously, she was getting uneasy over rumour mills. Geki is Geki, he's not a monster. Stop being naive, Melly reprimanded. Disguising as a harmless creature is a legitimate strategy for the evil forces. Long would be above such strategy, but of course Rio Sam is above it. I doubt it. That's why I was sorry about this, Mei. But can you... Taku was about to say something, then suddenly Mei ran off, heading to a teleporter. Mei! Hey, I'm not finished! Your hunt is Billy too, Takeru. Jirai suddenly realized something. Then Mei is in trouble. Let's go after her. The team continued to chase after Mei to retreat. Mei, wait! Everyone called her out, but she didn't answer at all. She continued to lung. Her red chase went up to when suddenly they found their paths barred by Lamy, Shibalina, and a whole slew of Golden Kune soldiers. You will not pass here, Super Sentai, Shibalina declared. Shibalina, get out of our way, Sati yelled. I don't have time for this. She meant what she said, Lamy added. Don't you feel sad? Your friend prioritized a cat, of all things, above you. Perhaps our teamwork did fall into some misunderstanding at times, Taku nodded. We believe in her. That's why, get out of our way. Make us, Lamy beckoned. You asked for it, Taku said. He raised his hand. Everyone, transform. Right, everyone agreed and prepared to transform. Aura mask, red mask, Super Henge, Doran Changer, install, Mega Ranger. Back of you change. First of five eventually transformed, tried their best to fight their way against the slew of soldiers. Dorokatsu isn't here, Red Mask forced. He punched the golem on the chest. Shortly after performed a side kick to Kune on the face. Could it be? Where the heck is that monster? Ninja Back asked while he locked his Kakurima with Lamy's sword. He won't be meeting you soon, Lamy answered. He's got his other operation. In the meantime, however, Shibalina was slightly blundering that Megalo was having no trouble in dodging most of her attacks. Blundering? She eventually managed to land a horizontal chop with blade arm, knocking Shibalina away. I don't have time for this. Guys, I'll be going ahead. We'll be counting on you. I'll leave Mei to you, a dead mask declared. Megalo managed to run off, leaving the battlefield. It's strange there were no pursuit. You just let her run away, I said, taking over Megalo's fight as Shibalina got up. Don't worry, I'll grind you to dust in her place. First, Shibalina started fighting Mei, attacking with her sword at close range while Melly dodged or blocked. However, she fought better this time. It wasn't like how she fought her At that moment, Sibylle managed to blast May with the tip of her sword, knocking her away. Did you just hold back against this Sato? Aha, so you noticed, Sibylle said confidently. So you're about to meet someone that surprise her. Like I care. Melee yelled. She already rushed in for another set of attacks. I meant my word when I said I'll grind you to dust. First the fight continues, delaying their pursuit on both May and Sato. May managed to take refuge to the nearby woods. 2. She was breathing heavily as she was running the whole time. I can't believe Takaru. There's no way someone as cute as you to be a monster. To be a monster. Right, Geki? She looked at the cat and looked again. It was too cute for her to resist. Where was she finally noticing? Ah, your leg! Did you get hurt or something? May asked knew what to do. Since she wasn't bringing any first aid to her, she had to make do what she had. She ripped a small portion of a sleeve in her purple guard and then used it to bandage Spaghetti. What's that stuff made of that she can just rip it off? Should do fine now. In response, the cat meowed and started licking May on the cheek. Ah, stop that, it tickles, said she giggled, at least having fun. May took a deep breath and started rethinking of what just happened. She realized perhaps her impulse was a little childish, blazing off like that and ignoring Taku. Perhaps I should talk about it more. Besides, I'm sure Geki won't be revealed as a monster. It's just a misunderstanding. Shouldn't be something to ruin our friendship. Geki, let's go back, okay? May spoke, patting the cat's head. It's okay, you'll be fine. A small checkup won't do. You're definitely not a monster, a cute creature like you. Soon, however, the cat hissed. It leapt down, getting off May's whole mouth. Ah, wait! Geki! May cautiously ran deep to the woods, following Geki, though deep down seemed a little glad that it can run normally. She eventually reached an open field inside the woods. The cat was there, lying down, seemingly squirming in pain. Geki, are you okay? May called once more as he continued to approach it. However, something that happened next shocked May to the core. The cat, as it squirmed, started mutating. Its hands became big, and eventually it was able to stand on its 2 feet, and its whole body grew big. Geki? Turned out the cat was none other than Dora Capsif itself. And its lunge to attack May almost instantly. Yeah! That sounds like May, Meggiello, still in pursuit and entering the woods, managed to hear May scream. She ran in the direction where she heard such commotion. She didn't expect someone kicking her from behind. Clapping to the ground and getting up, Meggiello looked up and was shocked on who kicked her. And she was shocked. No way, but you're... She was shocked twice. But you're only a data disc, you're going to say? Did you think that'd stop me, Meggiello? It was Nedgiello. Considering the last time Meggiello heard about her, she was shocked. Ned's range returned to data disc in the end. Regardless, Nedgiello said she clenched both of her fists. These woods will be your grave. Where Chase to May halted, Meggiello had no choice but to fight against her evil counterpart. However, Nedgiello, in her tempering process, was also enhanced strength-wise and was able to overwhelm Meggiello with more ease. No way, she's stronger than before. Guess pretending with people like Abella and Long will give her that. I can't fall here. May needs me. With that hand wave, but she's much stronger even needed. I mean, the Nedgy range were already pretty strong. The whole data card thing was just a last minute and it ditched efforts. Ah! May fell out one swipe but she couldn't dodge from Dora Capsif. The beast looked relentless, pressing on its attack on her. But one of those arms should be replaced. Miss Mate, I have to do it. She thought she prepared her hand on her butt clutch. Bed transformed when she hesitated. But her eyes just set towards the hand where Red Mask cut it. It was still wrapped for her cloth. Same fancy used. Geki. After all, she grew extremely fond with the cat. She remembered all the good times she had with the cat, and remembering all those, she found herself stunned, unable to make a move. The chance was used by the monster once again leap and slashed May with its claws. She was quick enough to protect herself with her hand. She was once again knocked down. I can't do it. Not to Geki. May lamented she tried to get up, covering her hand which has started bleeding. She was treating it more than a pet, but also a dear friend. She couldn't find her heart to strike on it. And she was unable to move at all as Death or a cat continued to strike against her. I'm sorry everyone. May thought she started to lose consciousness. However, 1 moment before she completely lost it, she heard one exclamation. Emergency! Monster! Trying to take advantage of us while I'm away, aren't you? My voice blonde Decker Blue already returned on Sato's call. Using just his D-rod, he began striking against Dora Capsif. However, once again, his cat-like reflexes was hindering him. Already detecting my moves like crazy, Decker Blue thought when he decided to pull a surprise. Stacking a lot of his D-rod, even though he deflect, he didn't mind. till he suddenly punched Dora Katsup on the stomach. Didn't expect after a long time dealing with a D-Rod. Dumbfounded, it was stunned, and Deku Blue waited no time to put an end to it while taking advantage of its stunned status. Blue finish! He cut down the monster diagonally on its chest, enough that it scarred it. Whether it wants enough to kill it. Night also resumed the assault, even managed to slash on the stomach. Gasp! But it's not always going to be easy. Ah! He heard something else, and from his side saw Mega Yellow being tossed to the battlefield. Chisato, Deku Blue called out to get up, and saw Neji Yellow approaching her. Who are you? Hoti! Mega Yellow was surprised seeing Deku Blue arriving. Ren knew it was a good time for such welcome back. For such. Be careful, that's Neji Yellow of Jaden Sentai Meiji Ranger. Neji Yellow introduced herself. You obstacle between me and Mega Yellow's death. Out of my way! No! Deku Blue instead combined his D-Rod and D-Knuckle into his D-Sniper and shot Neji Yellow on the chest. How dare you! Neji Yellow was about to charge for an attack when several blasts of fire in front of her. Who goes there? Hoti, you're back. It was Red Mask, who arrived in Ninja Black, who also helped him shooting, along with Melee and Abre Killer. However, as he looked at Neji Yellow, he's a little confused. Matt, it's kinda long, but let's just say she's my evil counterpart made by Neji Reggie Kingdom, Mego said. So if you're here, that means Sibylina and the others. Just as she said that, it's the Super Sentai's turn to be blasted from behind. Lamy, Sibylina, and their horde of soldiers arrived. Yet? Not a chance, Lamy answered. It would take more than that to defeat us. Very well. Now that we're here, let's do this. Dora Katsup. Neji Yellow, Sibylina called, and due to the tempering, Neji Yellow obeyed like a servant. And such, everyone prepared to attack the Super Sentai. Just then that Red Mask looked to be in constant May. It'd be dangerous if May is around, and conjures like that. Hoti, you take her to safety until she wakes up. Huh? What about you? Deku Blue asked. Don't worry, we'll handle this. Ninja Black is showing her thumb up. Who the hell do you think we are? Abe Killer looked at him, and as the first golem leapt to him, he just swung his winged pentac backwards and took it down. Get going! That team, the rest of Super Sentai engaged in battle against the incoming horde, while Deku Blue took May onto his hands and escaped. You're not getting away with her, Lamy yelled, realizing what happened. With her sword, she let out blasts and aimed at Deku Blue, but it didn't stop him from running. He was about to send more until he felt like there were a slash from behind. Knocked down until that Melee just snuck behind her with her camouflage ability and slashed over two sides. Try facing me instead, Melee challenged, and thus Lamy once again concentrated on fighting the heroes. Hey, get up, May! Lisa tried. Princess slowly opened her eyes. When she came to her senses, she saw Deku Blue in front of her. Hoti, what am I? There's a cat-like monster that attacked you. I think it's a door monster, Deku Blue stated. You're wounded, so stay here. No, May shook her head. I have to do it. It used to be my pet. I have to be the one. You what? Deku Blue was shocked hearing it, but he decided to be silent, especially when May started to let out a small but sad laughter. Funny, isn't it? Everyone started to think it's a monster, but I was adamant on defending it. May started speaking, and now I was proven wrong right in my face. What am I going to say to them? What of Geki? Geki, Deku Blue, unfamiliar with how the situation went, made a guess. You don't mean Tyranno Ranger? No, it's how I named that monster while it's in a cat's form. I can't believe it. I fell for it. That monster. My good time of it throughout turns out to be a lie. Whatever Lamy planned on it by using me will be the truth. I don't think that's a lie. Deku Blue suddenly defended her as opposed to riddling her with scolds. As if her kindness has rubbed off on him. I believe that was a lie. The Teresa incident would end in an even sadder note, with me killing her out of cold blood. Not to have a door monster work, but to have a try appealing on its good side once more. I don't know, Hoti, May noted. Most of the monsters banned on Ascent were downright evil and irredeemable. Just when one was redeemable, it wasn't a straight-up door monster made by Bandora's force from scratch. Indeed, throughout the time, his Uranian support monsters that weren't inherently evil. Specifically, the Genie, Don the Fairy, and Monster Goda. But all of them weren't made by Bandora. You never know till you try, Deku Blue encouraged. Put her hand on her shoulder. They continue with dear mistress, but if you can't save it, then you can give it peace for the inevitable. The inevitable, May still hearing it. Even Deku Blue could feel her shuddering through his hands, but he held her so tight, encouraging her. Don't worry, we're here behind you. Thanks, Hoji, May said, putting a strong face. I'm going to try after all. Good, let's go. Deku Blue nodded and headed back to the site of battle. However, when he looked behind, she wasn't even preparing anything. Wait, you're not transforming? No, if I want to do this, I have to stay unmorphed. May shook her head and explained. Why we switch between transforming and morph? Don't worry about it. I'll be fine. Gah! Even the soldier wiped out, but Super Sentai had trouble against Lammy, Shivalena, Dora Katsif, and Negiello. They eventually knocked down. They were struggling hard to get up. Seemed that even that play was unnecessary. Shivalena stated she approached him. Now is the time for your demise, Super Sentai. Wait! Voice was heard from there. May approached him with Decker Blue right behind. May, Red Matt uttered, looking at her. She got a plan of something. Geki, it's me, May. Do you remember? May suddenly spoke. Preposterous. He's still cold. Dora Katsif the bat. Lammy out, not believing how naive May could get. Dora Katsif, tear her limbs. Don't rip them off or out, just tear them. The cat hissed and lunged to attack. May stayed, not even flinching or even taking fighting position. Caused the monster to freeze. Your hand's hurt. May reached out its hand and patted it on its hand. What? Is it hurt? It's alright. Can play together and stay together. Everyone is nice. And you know, fight your fear too. Taku, he's a really nice guy. You can get along well with him. May, you're saying, Mega was shocking it. That's right, this monster. Took it as a pet, or so she said. Like a blue said with the limited knowledge he got. No way, so it really is Geki, Ninja Black explained, shocked at the revelation. That girl looked like she got a death wish or something. Abray Hill also added, annoyed at May's naivete. No, I'm not sure how I feel, but Red Master Defender, I'll trust in what she's doing. In the meantime, Dora Katsif didn't even move as May gave it a sweet hug. Like it remembered most of the fun times it had with May. What was once a heartless monster slowly grew a heart, although the one who considered it master and treated her well. His eyes started to change colour to yellow. Geki, it's alright, I'm here. Ridiculous. Am I going to sit down seeing things like this? Negiello's anger such sweet scene. Like he's going to puke if she took another human form. I'll hold up, Negiello. She says he barred Negiello's power sword. I understand your sentiment, but I'd rather not have you deal with physical contact. I'd rather have the operation executed earlier than expected. Don't worry, such scene will be gone. Very well. And Negiello said Max put her hand forward and let out some energy blast to May. About time, suddenly Dora Katsif threw May away and covered her. Ah, Geki! May was horrified looking at it, and it continued. Inside Dora Katsif, 6 energy orbs, coloured red, blue, pink, black, green, white, also gathered alongside the energy blast, going onto Negiello's palm. First phase succeeded. Lammy, the rest is yours. Similarly says he approached Negiello to operate those orbs. When did Dora Katsif get a blue orb? Hody's been absent most of the time. And as Dora Katsif got up again, its eyes became red and one big hiss. Lunged to May. Geki, no! The Super Sentai reacting covered May one by one, taking damages. Stop it, please. No matter how much you beg, it won't stop. Lammy approached May. Its so-called sanity has outlived its usefulness. Now it's just a mindless berserker cat. Lammy, how can you? How dare you? May, now angered, got up. Her face was filled with anger on Lammy, what he did and planned such a horrid thing that it was completely cold. What's the matter? Angry? Lammy taunted. In that case, time for you to die. She also attempted slashing her, but she dodged without saying a thing. Her teeth gritted behind her mouth, her fist clenched, she delivered a punch onto Lammy's face, knocking her down. Grr! Lammy got up and tried attacking her once more, but May and Morph continued to dodge her attacks and counter her successfully every time. Kirsty May, guess that's why you... Don't you dare call me your rival, May said coldly. You have no right to call yourself that. You're nothing but an evil woman. Why you? Lammy's anger and tried attacking. That moment, suddenly, Melee appeared in front of her, sneaking from a battle against Dora Katsif. When she pressed her knee onto Lammy's stomach. That monster wants some settlement with its problem, but it better be you finishing it, Melee stated. Now get on with it. Geki, I... May nearly hesitate in terms of trying to fight for Dora Katsif, her pet, and she knows about something she's got to do. She didn't notice it before, Renty not prepared to transform. Dino, Buckler! Drawing her terror arrows up to how the battle went out. Seeing the scar on its stomach caused by Dex boost still remained. She pulled the string on her bow and aimed at it. At that point, a massive crash and red mass stunned it further, and when he looked at her, he knew what she planned to do. Everyone, let May settle it. Okay, I started the musical cues in the scene I'm waiting for is about to come up. It's also going to serve as foreshadowing to next episode guest. Goodbye, Geki. I'll never forget you. Strange force she released her arrow onto the stomach. It went through its body and exploded as it fell. Well, that did the trick. Upper Killer stated as he approached Terror Ranger. In the same time, Melios took some steps back from Lammy. May, Deckblue said, worry about her. I'm fine, Terror Ranger assured, even if it pained her. She realized it was over. Lammy, you'll pay for what you did. The 7 of us combine our strength, we're invincible. This time, we won't get away, Red Mask added. Everyone prepared himself. Get away from what? Lammy asked, still unfazed, if he got another plan already. Red Mask! Pursue mysterious cases. Becca Blue, Terror Ranger, May, Ninja Black, Jiraiya, Mega Yellow. I live for the love of Ryo-sama. Ryo-sama's love I fight his love warrior. Rinju Chameleon Ken Mistress. Melee. Excitement at his finest. Abe Killer! We are Super Sentai! This is your end, Lammy. Red Mask yelled 7 ran to her. Mary still kept her calm. It's about time, Lammy noted. And all of the sudden, there was an exclamation by Shivalina. Phase 2 complete. As he said back, Nedia raised her fist to the sky and 6 more energy balls sent out to the Super Sentai. All of them were blocked off and suddenly the 6 balls materialized into 6 figures. Okay, I'm going to rewind the music a bit. A bit more. Oh, thank you. What the hell? Megillo was shocked. These 6 figures did resemble Neji Rangers, possessing the shoulder pads. Where their bodies mostly black, their heads resemble very Super Sentai. Thank you very much, Super Sentai, Shivalina said. Our participation in battle against Dora Cats provided the elements necessary for this team. We decided what essences for these evil to hatch thanks to your DNA. I present to you the new Neji Rangers. Excuse me, the red new figure suddenly yelled. Aside of this yellow one, we're not Neji Ranger. And what shall you be called? I think you can call us Kyokinjas, Red One continued. Step further penetrated. Kyoki Magnus, Red Mask noted. Then you're Kyoki Red? You've got to be kidding me. Supposedly Kyoki yelled. Tube Red. Alien Blue. The blue one said. The rest side Medeo continued themselves. Dora Pink. Yokai Black. Gen Green. The Gen Green one was spicy female, just like Melee. Evo White. Kyofu Sentai. Kyokinja. What kind of name is that? Ninja Black noted. But scums of no taste, Abe Killer said, torn from wherever the Kyokinjas weren't even moving. And suddenly the Super Sentai felt like a blast on the chest, knocking down. What? Mock as if you want, Evo White said. We'll be able to walk if you continue doing that. Ah yes, I bet you'll look good if you're in bad condition, Dora Pink added. Not too bad, Nedio commented, calling experience with fellow Neji Rangers. These beast Kyokins were also near equal or even more powerful. This is our only greeting. You shall fear us, Tube Red stated, and together with Lammy and Shivalina, Kyokins just started by fear and cower as you all die. As I mentioned that, Tube Red's voice an impression of Yoshinori Okamoto, a fairly famous Sentai villain actor. Look him up if you don't know who he is. As the team is amorph, they discuss what just happened before he turns to bonds. Kill Kinshas, just after muttered. A next generation of Neji Rangers. I thought Longos Shivalina would even do that. This is definitely beyond Long's scope before, Melee added. But no way I'm losing to those posers. Has made a mockery out of me, so of course they'll pay. Goto added. Anyway, we need to be careful, Meadows added. Reggie noticed something on the ground. But it's a cat lying down, Matt. It's recognized immediately. Geki, are you okay? Remembers the door cat remains its cat form. Immediately picked up and hugged it. Wherever something shocked her, felt cold. She didn't want to let go either. Taki recalled how Geki never seemed to like him. Constantly bit him. About that one reveal, he couldn't help but feel bad at it. He slowly approached May and tried patting Geki on the head. At that point, aside from the fact it's not biting its back, he realized he never fully muttered it. It's dead. No! No! May started to tear, but she just hugged Geki tighter. No, it's a lie! Lies! You can't be dead! I don't think he's lying, Ojad. It was very inevitable after all. It's dead. No! Hugging at her pet and once again remembering the good but short time it was her pet, May's heart broke further as she eventually cried for her dead pet. I assume that Geki was buried. Everyone looked at its grave, nobody was even saying a thing. Oji clenched his fist in anger when he escaped, ending a occasional sad note with Teresa. Now a tragedy that befell on May was not prevented. Not even Melly and Makoto said a word. Jiraiya muttered, you know, for one thing, that cat looked really peaceful. What? Satoshi didn't quite understand what Jiraiya meant. It was my hunch, but I think if May didn't come, Geki wouldn't be at peace right now. Jiraiya continued, about the same as Sasuke Warashi. Probably Geki found peace in death, knowing that May was the one that put him out of his misery. You know, that's right. Taku noticed he eventually stepped in front of May. Hey, May, cheer up. You think Geki would want to see you like this? Taku! May, her eyes still heavily wet, but Taku instead patted her on the head. It's alright, you did something good for him. If it wasn't for you putting it, on its misery, Geki wouldn't have passed in peace. Taku continued. Did you remember its face when he found him after a battle? Oh, here we go. Oh, it was like it's smiling after all. I don't get it. I'll just call it. I found the BGM I was looking for. I'll just get past the ad. Okay, we're gonna continue. May, with your kind. That may have called. It was like it's smiling after all. I don't get it. May, with your kindness that saved from dying miserably. Taku continued. Incredible. Your kindness was able to make a formerly heartless monster grow some heart. Me and Geki is still. May was still sudden hearing it. Does it matter? Very least you gave it the joy of having a heart. Oji added. Wasn't your fault. It's okay, May. For his sake, let us continue on. I'm sure it's wishing you good luck and wants you to be happy. Wants you. And wants you. Taku continued. Come now, you should smile for him. That's no thing. Why is it tapped between using it and him? May thought that Taku's right. Simply so down for it. Okay, I've got everything I realised a bit of me. If they want to play, I just need to find it. I found my music, I just need to wait for it to buffer. It's okay, May. For his sake, let's continue on. I'm sure it's wishing you good luck and wants you to be happy. Taku continued. Come now, you should smile for him. Of course. May thought that Taku's right. Simply so down for it. Very least is that she wouldn't have to fall for whatever long plan through Lamy for her to be down like this. Wiping out her tears, she eventually tried to smile once more. Let's go, Taku. We have much to do. Of course, Taku nodded. Everyone started walking away to respond. Geki, if you can hear me, I hope you'll be okay in whatever cat's heaven you are. Way to kill the emotion. I'll never forget you. The cat died, it found peace thanks to May's kindness. She was told to keep her heart as strong as possible. However, with Long's new plan, kill through Sentai, kill Kinja, seems that trouble is really brewing for Super Sentai. How will they deal with this problem? Will it be their downfall? Hang in there. Good luck, Super Sentai. Meanwhile, somewhere in a heaven up in sky, there was a cat walking on the cloud. Out. Huh? What's a cat like you doing here? Here, there's a man draped in red clothes and white pants. Ants approaching the cat. How unusual. A cat in heaven? Cat meowed in response and licked him. Stop it, that tickle. Like this cat went through troubles and to grow a heart. It's a miracle. Man thought if anyone something could it be? See, let's go in, little guy. Man invited, carrying a cat further through a vast cloud of heaven. They're friends I'd introduced to you. He walked and walked. Osbert and cat. We're doing fine here, aside of some weird prophecy given. Aside of. No matter how hard the hardships, I know you can endure. We'll be waiting for your return. May. After all, you're Zoo Ranger. Like us. He continued. Oz note. That's the end of it. May got through another heart-wrenching adventure. Yeah, it's getting old. About almost as old as B. O'Brien Suffers episode from Deep Space Nine. But still managed to find her resolve. And as stated, Long made up his own Neji Ranger Mark II to kill Kinja. Remember his name taken from other evil groups to be evil counterparts for Super Sentai. Though I doubt they lost Long as the Neji Rangers. Well, I doubt not. How they handle the kill Kinjas. I guess I can say the Super Sentai is going to get a guest reinforcement for it. You have to start guessing unless it's still my blog, so you may get a guess on who's going to appear. Probably it'll be a while till the next chapter's up, since I gotta finish the series where the guest is from. Stay tuned and send you a review. And yes, the guy at the very end is really Geki the Tyranno Ranger from Zyuranger, making a small cameo meeting Geki the Cat in heaven. Well, no duh. Anyway, yeah, it's a fairly standard emotional episode, but maybe went a bit overboard given that we've had similar episodes. Anyway, since I can't read his blog, I'm going to give you the same hint he's given you by playing this song. On a few bars of it.
人を愛することってこんなにも切なくて辛いことだと初めて知りました。背伸びした恋と人は言うけど、私は恋する18歳。
And that's all you get. Until next time, bye.